I got a brand new car. Let's check it out. I guess, I don't know. Yeah, let's go see it. Also, real quick, dropped my old phone in the water, of course. So, 14 Pro. It's actually not that bad. I honestly didn't think I was gonna roll out with the car that I chose, but I think I made a good decision. I sold my Type S the same day that I got this car, like literally 5 hours apart. It's a whole long story. I'll explain it right now. It's actually a really nice day out here. Parked it in the garage. Let's go check it out. Let's see what it is. I got a WRX. Didn't really plan on it, but I got it. I got the car. It reminds me of that one movie. I think it was Ant-Man. I don't know. Was it? I don't know, where he's like, I got the van, but my mom died. This and that. But I got the van. My dad got deported. Why am I remembering it in bits? Anyways, I just got a 22 WRX with a 6-speed, of course. If you go for that sport transmission, you're quite insane. Just kidding. Your choice. But let's see, October 15th, I should say, I sold my 07 TL Type S and was thinking of just getting a third one. But I was like, you know what? Might as well hit some stores up. Let's see what I can do. And I was thinking of just going for a regular Mazda 3 or something like that. That's what I was looking at. I went to a Mazda store, treated me horribly. Honestly, a lady just like gone. She didn't really care. I didn't really like it. And I had my parents with me and they did not like the Mazda 3 at all. I personally liked it. It was a Mazda 3 Turbo. It was the sedan, not the hatchback. The hatchback was a little bit more in price. And I was liking it. It was black with that cream interior. Not my first choice, but it was still clean. Sunroof, heated seats, heated steering wheel, all that. Anyways, I was thinking, okay, we're not in tune with this Mazda 3 right now. What's another car that's in my head? Only thing that popped into my mind was a 22 WRX. Reason why? No matter the trim levels, if you went from the base all the way up to their GT, which only comes in automatic, by the way, which is stupid. It's not even automatic. It's the CVT. Blah. Pretty sure somebody was just screaming in their house. Anyways, I was thinking all trim levels have the same engine, either the 6-speed or the auto. And I was like, okay, well, might as well just go for that. Same engine, FA24, right? 270 horsepower or so. And I was like, you know what? Let's check these out. I remember test driving one a few months back, and I actually quite liked it. I know when they first got revealed, people were like 50-50 on them. I was not too in tune with them, especially on the looks wise, with the plastic fenders and the rear. It is kind of growing on me though, and I'll tell you what I'll be doing to it soon. So we head on to a Subaru Chandler, I believe it is. I just hate the dealership experience. I hate it so much. I don't want to do it. Like, I like looking at cars. Another thing is I also used to sell cars for about 5 months or so. Horrible. Didn't like it. Finally, I found this thing. It is a 22 WRX Premium. I'll go into the trims and what it has. And yeah, let's check it out. Let's go ahead and check it out. We decided to go with a ceramic white. I think you can't go wrong with it, especially in Arizona. It's honestly just a nice looking white. Definitely one of my favorite whites out of the car companies. So overall, choosing the Premium over the base model, I did like the little extra features such as like the fog lamps down there. Let me open it up. Definitely being in Arizona, I'm more of a cloth fan more than a leather fan, as my last 3 cars were leather, and I said no more. I think cloth is the way to go now. In the rear, I am mostly just on my own. I get back, I am 5'7", so behind myself I have quite a amount of room, and I think still pushing the seat back, anybody would be quite comfortable back here. You do have 2 charge ports, which is really cool. No AC vents, but like I said, I'm mostly on my own, so I don't see that much of an issue, and I actually don't really use the AC as much as you would think. I mostly just am rolling the windows down. Armrest right here, it's quite nice with two cup holders, really nice. The seats do fold down a 60/40, and surprisingly enough, my old TL Type S didn't have a 60/40 rear split or anything. It just had like a little thing in the middle where you'd pull down. It's just like a little opening towards the trunk, and this is actually useful. Do a quick trunk test. I've already had quite a use for these mats. I'm really glad for these really weatherproof mats. I've already had kind of a spill with like some cleaning liquids. I've already put my hiking boots in here, and it's actually quite useful. I'm not sure what the cubic feet of storage is, but I'll definitely leak out. The car doesn't really come with a spare tire, just a fix-a-flat kit, which is a little bit of an annoyance. I am gonna have to find a spare soon. And yeah, this actually is quite nice in my honest opinion. Now on the rear is a little bit of a different story. I see pictures online. I see myself doing the body match paint fenders on the rear mostly. The wheel arches may be a choice of mine later down the line, but I do see myself doing the rear definitely soon. I'm honestly a big fan of how the FA24 looks, just like from this perspective, just opening up the hood and everything. Everything seems quite accessible. You have your compressor, alternator. I really love where the oil filter is located. It seems probably the quickest oil change. Maybe the only nuisance is probably like a spark plug change and everything, it being on the sides. That I'll just let the dealership do. The steering wheel is beautiful as well with this nice flat bottom design. It's quite on the, I would say, thicker side, but that is okay. And the steering wheel is not as heavy as my old Acura, that's for sure. You do have a beautiful 6-speed manual with the nice throws. A little bit on the long side, but nothing like a short throw swifter in the aftermarket. And it's lockout for reverse down to the right. Beautiful. And yeah, I have my little trash can. We love that. This is probably one of my favorite things, especially in a new car. Come on, like, why aren't people holding on to these? And I think they wanted about a little over 40 for the same Premium with the speaker system and the sunroof. And I am fine without the sunroof. However, the speaker system, I might have to do some upgrading later on down the line. I was used to my old Acura's speaker system, which was like 11 speakers or so. The trip reset or the engine start, so let's fire it up. Let's make sure it's in neutral. All right, cool. I am a fan of this massive touchscreen. This is quite large. I think the base model is this like two screen setup where the bottom screen was like the climate controls and the top screen was your infotainment. Down in the center, we do have our tachometer, speedometer, right, left and right, and a tiny digital screen. One thing I am a little bit like iffy about is on our climate controls, everything is controlled just on screen. There is no physical buttons except for our temperature, which is pretty nice, but such as our heated seats, which I thought you just have to press the little seat and it'll turn on. It's a 2-step system. You have to press the seat and then press your heated seats, which seems like quite a lot of steps. I'm just glad that it comes with heated seats. I didn't even know it did when I was driving it. It was just something I saw when I was driving home, so I guess yeah, it's there. Armrest is a little bit on the hard side, not gonna lie. It's quite hard. I say let's get it on the road, throw the GoPro on, and let's take it for a drive. There's a gnat flying in here. One thing you do gotta get used to is this blinker. It's one of those like BMW blinkers where it doesn't stay there. It just resets the center and you have to like flip it back. I guess he didn't want to go. There is a slight rev hang, but it's not too bad. It's not as bad as some other cars like the Volkswagen that I test drove. That thing was horrible. Just looks aside, driving mechanics absolutely amazing. Like I see you need to get in the hands of one. Call your local dealer, see if there's any availability to test drive one, because well, let's go. Like, I haven't been in a turbo car in just so long, so it just feels quite different. I don't know. I like it though. What's going on, guys? We switched to a POV night drive. This is a few days later from the previous video, but I decided why not pull over. I had my GoPro with me, and yeah. I think the LEDs are a dealer add-on, and I think it's part of the Maroni. I'll have to check. Standard backup camera. It can't take the full thing, it's vertical, but yeah. At least it has trajectory lines. Here we go. Oh, that felt amazing. Let's throw into third gear real quick. Boom. At least the rev hang is like super minimal now. Before I paint the fenders, I do want to I want to take it in some dirt and do some like all-wheel drive dirt spinny thingies. I wish I could have somebody sit next to me, man. She kind of left like 2 days before. I'm chilling. Nobody knows who I'm talking about anyways. Boom. Yo, that was good. Really do like these mirror LEDs. That's like super cool. They turn on whenever you approach the vehicle.